Hi, my name is Cole Constant, and I believe that being competitive is good, but it's easy to take it too far. Enjoying competition is good because it means that you have heart, but being too competitive can also be harmful to you. I've enjoyed many great personal experiences when competing, but also experienced some painful ones. There's nothing wrong with being competitive. I feel that being competitive means that you strive to be the best that you can be, and will not give up until you are satisfied. If something stands in your way, you will fight through it until you finish what you started. But being competitive can also hurt you in more ways than one. Sometimes when you get too competitive, you get down on yourself, or get down on other people. This can happen when you're in stressful situations and don't know how to handle it. When I say get down on someone, I mean being critical of them, verbally or even with your body language. People become competitive because they want to win. Craving that win is human nature. Human beings used to have to fight other people just to stay alive. Even though we live in less violent times, there's part of us that still works that way. Humans have trouble with losing because on some level, our brains tell us it's a matter of life or death. We're afraid of not being as good as we think we are. Unless we learn to control that fear and the need to win, our competitiveness can become a serious problem. In the story that he read for us, the scripture is saying that it's more important to think about other people and how they feel than to think about yourself. Before you speak out or act in a way that impacts someone else, think about how you would feel if those words or actions were aimed in your direction. I try to think about that before I act, and once in a while it saves me from doing something mean or cruel to someone. And it's important to maintain that perspective, because in the end, who cares about who wins the baseball tournament? Your friends are more important than any trophy. Throughout my life, I've struggled with the downsides of being competitive. I've had this problem for as long as I can remember. Being too competitive has had a negative impact on the outcome of important sporting events for me. My dad calls it being on an emotional roller coaster. I can make a great play and be on such an emotional high that when I make a mistake, maybe an inning or two later, I get very upset. When I do that, I bring myself and my whole team down, and everything crumbles from there. This happened over the summer when I was playing in a baseball tournament against one of our rivals. It was a semifinal game, and it was a crucial play to save our team from losing, and I dove and made a difficult catch. Then when it came up to bat, I got a hit that tied up the game, and we ended up winning. When we played in the championship game, I bobbled a ball, and the runner ended up safe, and right then and there, everything started imploding. I got 2 more ground balls at shortstop, and I bobbled those. And we ended up losing the game by 1 run, and I blamed myself for that loss. There have been times when other people on my team have made mistakes, and I got on them for particularly when I was younger. I've been flat out mean to people who made simple mistakes, and I regret it to this day. I'm learning to remember that I can't be mad at people for making mistakes, because everyone makes mistakes, especially me. Also, there's no point in being negative, because when you act that way, you just make your friends and teammates upset, and more mistakes are sure to follow. I'm still working on making my competitive instincts a good thing. I still have much work to do, but I feel like I'm getting better. It takes one step at a time to fix things. It's okay to be competitive. My baseball coach says it's hard to teach someone to really care and become more competitive, but it's easier to teach someone how to control themselves and focus on the positives. Even though they say I have improved, I believe this will be a lifelong learning process for me. It's perfectly fine to have a passion for something, but you have to find a balance and stick to that balance. Thank you.